Hey, how's it going everybody? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we're looking at the DC Superheroes Doomsday figures. These guys are super good. You see what I did there? I said super because it's related to Superman. It's a joke. It's not really a joke. Alright, there are two versions of this guy. We have the standard version and the Rainbow Bright version. Is Rainbow Bright the name of a little pony? I think it is. I didn't know that. I'm not a brony. Don't make fun of me, please. But this guy is, I think it's like Superman's heat vision turned him this color. I'm not sure what the thing is with this, but this is a variant. I don't think a lot of people collected it unless they're trying to complete the line or anything. But it's just loaded with orange and yellow shading. That's it. There's really nothing special about it other than there's no regular colors on it. It's just all orange and yellow. So we're going to set him aside. Same exact figure as this one, which is the normal version, which of course looks much cooler. He stands almost 7 inches tall to the top of his hair, and I think everything on this guy is unique to him. I don't think any of the parts have been reused. It looks like some of them were used as like the basis and then they sculpted on top of that, but I believe everything is new. Let's look at the head first because there's a lot going on here. If you look inside, those little things going over the eyes are actually sculpted and there are eyes inside. So that's really awesome. I don't know if the eyes are actually painted in there. It's really hard to see. I think they are, but there's a lot of shadow being cast, so it's hard to say. But either way, there's actually a gap in there, so the sculpt work is fantastic. The mouth, same thing. That's all open sculpted, and you probably can't see it in the video. Now you can. His mouth is painted inside there. So the sculpt work is just really good on this guy. There's a seam on the head, which isn't ideal. So that's not the best situation, but you can kind of overlook that as you're just looking at the figure. The hair is sculpted on there. It doesn't, that's good. Let's not focus or have it on frame. Alright, so the hair is soft and you can't twist it unfortunately, but you probably don't need to. It looks good enough as it is. We have the chest sculpted with the little spiky things there. Shoulders have them, forearms have them, hands have them. The hands are really well done with the little Wolverine claws that poke out. And so that's really nice. He's got the unique belt, like he broke out of his containment suit. His little shorts are on there. The knees have the spikes. Everything is just perfect for this guy. They did such a good job. The back spikes, really, really well done. Cool thing is, they're all soft. All the big ones are soft. You would never know though just to look at them. Sure, you can see a seam where they're connected, but it's not like Clayface where his soft parts just started to deteriorate. They did a good job with this guy. You can't tell at all that excuse me, that they're a separate material. So very well done. All of the gray part, the skin part, is shaded. There's all kinds of shading and washing going on and dry brushing. Maybe not dry brushing, but it looks like maybe a little bit, not sure. But either way, it gives it a really nice fleshy look. So I really like that. The green parts don't have any shading, at least not that I'm noticing right now. But that's okay because it looks like cloth. I mean, not cloth, but it separates from the skin, if that makes any sense. So I'm okay with it. Just really well done. His boots are sculpted. The seams are on there with the black paint. Looks so good. As far as the articulation goes, the head does look up and down a little bit, not a huge amount, but the swivel's there, no problem. His shoulders, they are limited due to the spikes, so you're not going to get a whole lot of range of motion out of the shoulder other than just rotation. But I think that'll probably suffice. He does have the standard articulation though. His bicep swivel is no problem at all. It works just fine. Single jointed elbow. He's a little bulky, so it doesn't have the greatest range of motion, but it is there. And then he does have a wrist swivel, so that's pretty cool. Standard fists on both sides. Ab crunch works just fine. No issues at all there. He does have a waist twist underneath the belt, so it hides the seam nicely. I don't think I mentioned that he has the pants sticking up over the belt thing, so that's a nice little touch. Standard DCUC style hips, full range of motion there. Thigh swivel under the trunks, so that's hidden nicely. And then the knee joint, single jointed knee, but you get 90 degrees with no problem. The ankles have a really good range of motion. They do have a bit of an ankle rocker. I remember it working a little better, so maybe mine's stuck or maybe it's just bad memory, but it does have a little bit there and good range of motion for the hinge. So really there's nothing that really stands out as being a problem for this guy other than the range of motion for the shoulders, but that's a given. He's got spikes all over the place. So it's a really cool figure, and I 100% recommend you pick one up, especially since we're not going to get the cool version of this guy like we had hoped. let's not get onto that topic. But here's the probably only good DC UC DCSH Doomsday figure we can ever expect to have, so you should probably get one while you can. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. In the meantime, keep collecting.